HRConnect Employee Center for Pennsylvania's state system of higher education. As an employee, this is your one-stop shop for HR support. I'm going to demonstrate some of the key features for the HRConnect Employee Center. Let's begin with the homepage. The PASSHE logo at the top left corner not only identifies your Employee Center, but it is quick access to return to the homepage from any other page on the Employee Center. Just below the logo are 3 links that access important information. Let's start with the HR Knowledge Library. This will take you to the knowledge base where knowledge articles are organized by category, as well as featured articles and most viewed articles. Knowledge articles will be your source to find answers to a variety of human resources topics. You can filter by the category to locate an article. Let's look under benefits. There may be additional subcategories such as healthcare, or there could be articles that are directly related to the benefits category, such as State Employee Assistance Program. Let's review this article together. At first glance, we can see the title, a preview of the contents, how many times this was viewed, the last time it was updated, and the star rating for this article. To view the full contents, we'll click on the title, and the article opens. You can see that it contains text as well as links. And down at the bottom, we see that there is a video that's embedded in this article. At the end of the article, you'll see 2 options to be able to provide feedback. One is helpful, yes or no, and then the ability to rate this article 1 to 5 stars, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. We're going to mark this as helpful, and we'll get a message that says thank you for your feedback. As we scroll back up to the top, you'll see there is this actions button. Under this actions button is flag article. Flagging an article allows you to provide some comments about what needs to be updated or changed about this particular article. You will be required to add some text here in order to continue with flagging it. Once you have your comments added, you'll click Submit, and you'll see a message that the article has been flagged. Finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is the star icon here, which is the ability to mark it as a favorite. You click on it, you'll get a message that's added to your favorites. The star also changes to blue, and now the option says to unfavorite. We're going to leave it as a favorite for the moment. We'll return to the home page by using the logo. And since we just talked about favorites, we're going to review this last link called My Favorites. And under this link, you will see a list of all of the knowledge articles that you have marked as a favorite. You can access the article directly from here by clicking the title, or if you no longer need it in your list, you can remove it by using the X icon, which says remove, and that will take it out of the My Favorites list. Now we're going to move on to Request Assistance, which is the link here in the center. On this page, we are going to find catalog filters and popular items. Under popular items, these are requests that are made frequently and can be accessed directly from this widget, or you can look for a request under a specific catalog filter. We've clicked benefits, and we're going to review the beneficiaries, add and modify. Now, with each request, the form is going to be dynamic based on the information that is needed to complete the request, and any information that's required will be marked with a red asterisk and will also be listed here under required information. So the first question we have, what benefits plan would you like to add or modify for your beneficiaries? We need to answer that one. When we click into that field, we'll be presented with those benefits plans. We'll select life insurance. The next question is a yes or no. Is this a change of result of a life event? We're going to say yes. In doing so, we're presented with another question. We need to identify that particular life event or change. We'll select marriage. We could add some additional comments if we needed to about this request, but it is no longer required. Nothing is required at this point, so it's ready to submit. However, I do want to show you that if we change this answer to no, it does change the form and no additional information needs to be provided. Let's go back to yes. It saves the field that we selected, marriage. Also, it's important to note that you could add additional plans if you needed to, and then you can simply remove them if you no longer need them. You can add an attachment. If, for example, we've said marriage, you have your marriage certificate, you could go ahead and upload that attachment directly to the request. Just to show you what that looks like, I'm going to grab a test document and put that in there. Now we have an attachment added, which can be removed, deleted if necessary. We've completed everything that was required. Now we're going to submit it. Once you submit that, you'll be presented with a summary of the request that was just made. There'll be a number assigned and the activities that have happened so far. You created this request, you added a document to it. You can see a list of all attachments from the attachment link. And if you ever need to review the questions that were asked and the information that was provided, you can see that under additional details. Finally, there is the ability to be able to cancel a request. If you found the answer you needed and no longer needed somebody to act on this for you, you could select cancel request, and you will be prompted to ensure that you indeed want to cancel by clicking OK. We don't want to do that, so we're going to leave that request active. Again, we'll return to the home page. And now I want to point out two places that you're able to see either tasks or your particular request. At the top right corner here, we see those links, my task, my request. If you had any open tasks, it would be indicated with a number of tasks that need to be completed by you. That's also highlighted in red. There isn't anything that we need to do right now, but just to review that list, when you go in there, any tasks will be open. They'll be listed out. The first one will be open, and you'll have to take action. Or you can see all the tasks that you have completed by changing your view to completed. We'll go home and we'll look at my request. The My Request will present a list of all your open requests. It defaults to that view, and it'll be anything that's active. So it could be in a state of ready, work in progress, maybe awaiting information, but it's everything that's active. If there are more, you can click Show More Requests and scroll down. Now, if you do have a lot of requests, you do have the ability to be able to search for a particular type. So we'll put payroll in here. And this will bring us back a list of all the requests that relate to a payroll action, employment verification, payroll transaction. We'll clear that out. And we're going to also change our view to close requests. You can see all of those that are closed and complete. They could be closed complete, they could be canceled, but anything that is no longer active will show under this view. Back on home, the other location where you can see tasks and requests is under the My Active Items. Again, here, if you have some tasks, you'll see the number, but that takes you to the same view. And right below that is requests. And again, going into there takes you to the list of open requests first. You can go to closed if you need it. Let's return to the home page and talk about the search function, which is found under How Can We Help? When you search from here, it allows you to search the entire employee center. So let's type in benefits and search. And your search list will show results for all sources. You can see all is highlighted, all results for benefits. There's an icon next to each result that lets you know if it is a catalog item indicated by kind of a check mark list or a knowledge article indicated by a book icon. You can also change your filter to show just service requests or knowledge articles. Again, these can be accessed directly from the list view. That takes us right back into that SEEP knowledge article. And we can go back. It takes us to the last place you were, which was the search. Let's return home. The HRConnect Employee Center is coming soon, and I encourage you to explore the Employee Center once you have access to it, so you can understand how this self-service option will become your first line to get support and knowledge for all your human resources needs. Thank you.